Let's start island hopping. Keith, please introduce us to our first castaway. Ah, hello, Mr. Bostock. Thank you for letting us come to your island today. It was beautiful here. The weather's perfect. No humidity, which means please show us the treasure without having any problems or any worries. What do you have for us today? Oh, is your mic on, Paul? Can we hear you?
Yeah, my mic is on. Can you hear me?
There we go. Hello.
This is called Tuttle's Scientific Instruments from 1698 to 1700.
1698. Wow.
Just mad. And it was kind of like a very, very early advertising trade catalogue. So every card has a different kind of something on it from his shop that sold mathematical instruments. So I'd have a good time checking out all these funny old scientific instruments that they used to sell.
That's amazing. How many cards are in that deck?
The proper deck is 52. This one, I never seen it before or since. The one I've got has got 46. It's missing 6 cards.
Okay. Still incredible. And I assume there aren't many of those.
No, I don't know of another one anywhere. I'm sure that it's a known one, so I guess there are other copies, but I've never seen one like in the books or anything.
Can you, one more time for those that just showed up, because it takes a while to park the boat and walk over here to where you are on the beach, and tell us one more time, what was the name of the card?
It was Tuttle's Scientific Instruments.
Yeah, that's amazing. And 1698
to 1700. It's quite accurately known when it was made.
That's awesome. Thank you, Paul. I really appreciate you taking the time to share that with us. And also appreciate that you only are showing us one, because we're going to try to get to as many members as we can. Okay, so Keith, again, thank you, Paul. Keith, where are we going next? Hold on, it takes us a while. The boat, it's a big boat, anchored. We got to pull the anchor up and, here we go. Here we go. Ah, it's so nice. It literally snowed last week. All right, Keith's just finding our next member who is on a desert island. There we go. Hello. Can you hear me?
1 second.
A lot of behind the scenes happening here.
There we go.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Lee. How are you doing?
Good. Thank you so much for having us on your private island today. It's beautiful.
It's a pleasure.
Please introduce yourself for us.
I'm David. I'm a relatively new collector. Pretty much only modern cards, but the deck I have here actually is my first vintage card, so I thought I'd go for that.
Excellent.
I don't know if you could see. Well, it's actually 2. I'm cheating. I've got 2 because it's a set. But
yeah, hold it up a little. Hold it up a little. There we go. Look at that.
Deluxe number, was it 142, I believe? Yeah, 142.
I think so.
New York Consolidated Card Company.
Yes.
And yeah, I just hopefully my first of many getting into sort of the vintage antique world.
Look how beautiful. Show us the backs. Show us the backs.
So.
Very nice. And 2 decks. You said 2 decks came with that.
Yeah,
it's like a 2-deck set container.
Yeah, so the aces, all the faces are the same, but then the back's slightly different. Different colours.
Look at that. That's a great deck, David. And I'm thrilled that a modern collector would dive a little bit into the antique world. Real quickly, don't tell us how much you spent. Was it really expensive? Was it moderately? Was it cheap? Like, give us an idea for some of the collectors that don't know what something like that cost.
No, it was relatively cheap. I don't mind saying it was £18, I think, and then about £3 for delivery. So it was around £21 I spent.
That's a great price.
And for 2 decks, to be fair. So
right. So pretty inexpensive to put your toe into that world.
yes.
Great.
Yeah.
David, thank you so much for sharing your treasure with us and allowing us on your island. We appreciate that. We are off to another island. Again, the whole idea is to see as many members as we can. It's weird how many people are on desert islands these days. Right? Ah, this is a fun island. It's a little small, but really very homely feeling. All right, who do we have up next? Hope the mosquitoes aren't biting right now. Hello. Oh, wait. Almost there. Oh, we almost had you. You're muted. You want to hit the space bar? That might help you. There we go. Hello.
Okay. I think I tried to unmute myself as the host unmuted me, and yeah.
No worries. We're on a desert island. Nobody knows. Thank you for having us today, by the way.
Oh, I'm happy to be here. So I've been collecting for about a year. I'm a modern collector, and I'm cheating a little bit too because I have a box set.
Hey, you're not cheating.
This is the Witches box set from Kingstar.
Go slow. Hold the brick. Put that back up. I want to see.
Okay. Well, I'll show you the best part.
Okay.
Because nice. I have sort of found my niche. I'm not that I only buy these, but I absolutely love playing cards that utilize.
What? Look at that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I can't get enough of UV ink playing cards. I think that the things that people are doing are really, really cool. USPCC has done some. I think Kingstar, though, has the most vibrant inks that they use. And I think that...
That's pretty great.
I think there's more people using them, so I'm really excited to see what else comes.
Awesome. Erica, thank you for sharing your treasure with us. We really appreciate it. This island was great. We're moving on to our next island. Keith, who do we have? Oh, this is a good one. Humidity up a little bit because of the waves today, but you'll be fine. You'll be fine. What do we have? Hello.
Oh my goodness, it's me.
It's you.
So I did not pre-prepare for this, but I will show this deck. So this is Crusader Poker. Let's see here.
Oh yeah.
So by Liberty Playing Cards, which is probably about 30 minutes away from where I live in Arlington, Texas.
Very cool.
This particular deck, I believe it's from 1987. I think there's a date on there somewhere. But I think what makes this deck unique is that it handles super well, just like an old USPCC deck, but not produced by them as far as I know. And my mom found them at a flea market, and she messaged me and she said, hey, they have these decks of cards. They're only selling them for 50 cents a piece. And I was like, grab 20 of them.
Right. All of them. Buy all of them.
Buy all of it. No, there's probably at least 50 decks, but she bought about 20 of them for me at 50 cents a piece, so $10, and I give them away as gifts to people that really mean a lot to me.
That's very special, Kelsey.
Yeah, so my mom bought them for me as kind of a special thing, so I like to pay it forward in that way. So it's a pretty cool deck.
Thank you. I appreciate you telling us that. It's not that it's a very expensive deck. It's very sentimental, and people sometimes forget that sentiment has a lot of value too. So thank you, Kelsey. I appreciate you sharing with us and letting us come to your desert island.
Yeah.
All right. You're welcome. All right. Who's next, Keith? Who are we going to? Ooh. It's not going to rain, is it? I don't think so. It's off in the distance. We're good. Who's next? Who do we have here? Hello. Introduce yourself for us, please.
All right. Well, hi, everybody. If you can hear me, hopefully you can. I'm Tommy Collins. I've been a member for a number of years. Fell in love with playing cards 6 years ago. I've now mortgaged my house, everything I can to buy decks. And I'm just going to share with you real quickly. Is this set right here.
Oh, look at that.
Right? Of course, the signing of the Magna Carta.
Oh yeah.
Its original case. The two outer decks are the gold and silver gilded decks. The four insides were the normal Kickstarter decks you could get, and then if you pledged a tier higher, that's where you could get.
So you got this on Kickstarter, Tommy?
I'm going to admit that I love Alex Chin because this Kickstarter came out before I was into decks. It was right after. I literally called Alex and kind of begged him. And this guy, as nice as he is, he goes, I'm going to send you the whole set, including the case. And I mean, you know, to me, it was a fair price, very fair price. This is, out of all the great collections, this is my top because of the design, the spine design, the gold foil ink. Just, I mean, it's, you know, it's one of those, I mean, even the case, just the case being like this.
Yeah,
and being able to enjoy it. You know, so for me,
it's pretty beautiful.
Yeah, it's not just the deck. It's the
oh, Tommy, I'm sorry to cut you off. There's a boat. You're being rescued. I'm sorry. That usually means we're going over time. It's a nice way of saying we're going over time. You're being rescued, Tommy. You have to go now.
Bye, I'm leaving.
Thank you, Tommy. I really appreciate it. All right, we're off to our next desert island. The jokes are for me, folks. Oh, this island is beautiful. You guys are gonna love this. And the food is good here too, apparently. Hello.
Hello, Lee. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Nicholas, please introduce yourself to us.
Hi, Nick Squires. I've been a member here for a couple of years, been collecting for 3 or 4 years or so, and really enjoy these events. And today I'm going to show off one of Lee's favorite, I think.
Ooh.
These are Jerry's Nuggets.
They vanished. They vanished. Don't hold it too close. There we go.
This was a Kickstarter collection that Jackson Robinson had put out. There's only 100 of these put out in total, and it includes an original Jerry's Nuggets in here from
an original 1970s Jerry's Nugget. That is, look, you know me, that's a treasure in my opinion. I love that. That's very cool, Nick.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you for keeping it concise and short, and we appreciate the food was great. The food was great. So thanks, Nick. All right, we are off to our next island. It's lovely here. And it's warm. It's very nice and warm. I told Keith to turn the heat on, up a little bit before this started. All right, who do we have? Hello.
Oh.
How you doing? Nice to see you, Scott. Quickly, please introduce yourself to everyone so we all know who you are.
Hi, everyone. I'm Scott Cruz. I've been a 52 Plus Joker member for like 5 or 6 years now already. It's like
more than that, I thought.
Like an old timer. Yeah. I started off, I collect a lot of stuff, but I'm really mostly into antique stuff in the last, the last 5 years or so. And my desert island pick was a tough choice. Had a lot of options, but I think I'm going to go with, hopefully you guys can see it, this deck here, Airship number 909.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and with the original box there, you can see that.
Wow.
Beauty.
Ladies and gentlemen, we don't see these all the time.
That's from, of course, the Standard Playing Card Company in Chicago. And, the reason I picked this one is because, and this was printed in 1900, so this would have been just before the Wright brothers did their flyer, right? So you see all the blimps here. I think this is kind of what people actually thought the future was going to look like. You'd drive to the airport in your horseless carriage and get on a blimp to your destination. But of course, it didn't.
The good old days.
Exactly, but of course, then that turned out to not be the future at all. Blimps became obsolete shortly thereafter. So it's kind of like it's almost like
we got to change
an
our
alternate history. It's kind of the future that we never got to actually see. So that's kind of why I like this deck. There's the ace.
It's beautiful.
There's the ace, which is kind of a standard ace. There's the back design, more blimps.
And you keep everything in carrot cases? Is that what I see?
This one was on display, so yeah, I do keep it in a carrot case. I don't usually, but yeah, I have some that are on display, so I keep those in carrot cases.
Very cool.
This one is also interesting because it comes with one of the custom jokers. Not all of them do.
I'm sorry, Scott. I'm sorry, Scott. That is a great joker, but you're being saved. You gotta go. Thank you so much for sharing that. That's a great deck. Again, you don't see that often, so that was special. All right, we've got a next island, and as we go to the next island, you wonder, where did we get this thematic concept from? And we've been asking members for decades about what deck you would bring with you to a deserted island. So today is your turn. We're just asking you. So who are we asking next, Keith? Hello. I caught you off guard, didn't we? Oh, I can't hear you. Make sure you unmute yourself.
Oh, let me double check.
There we go. We hear you.
Okay, thank you. Hey, my name is
Hello.
John Costello. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I've been a longtime member of 52 Plus Joker. Actually, bought some decks from Judy and
Tom.
Tom, thank you so much. Back in the day, that was a convention in Delaware a while ago.
Oh, wow.
Anyway,
that was a while ago.
If I were on a 3-hour tour and
Yes.
got stranded, I would bring this deck. Let's see, which is my Jazaniah 4 deck.
Oh.
This is from about 1815 to 1830.
Yeah.
That's kind of my oldest deck. I'm not sure if I would bring this, actually. I would.
We didn't see that. We didn't see that drop.
I think I would bring a standard deck of cards to play some solitaire with. But I think I'm being rescued. Thank you again. Thanks again.
Thank you, John. Yeah, you are being rescued. It's amazing.
Hey.
It's amazing how we do that. We're gonna keep trying these events, and we're gonna have goofy ways of telling people, too long, you've gone too long. But today it's a boat, and you're being rescued. John, that was fantastic. We don't get to see Kree decks like that often, so that's special. Thank you. All right, we're off to our next island. Ooh, this is a nice one. Good shellfish on this island. I like lobster. Hello.
Hey.
There we go. Is your mic on? Hello.
One more time.
Let's see here. If you want to press the space bar,
Hey,
that'll
how's it
unmute you.
going?
There we go. Thank you. Nice to have you. Nice to have us on this desert island. It's very quaint
Pleasure to be
here.
here.
Please introduce yourself and tell us about your treasure.
My name is
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. That's our boat. My apologies. That's not a rescue boat. Our boat.
No
Please
worries.
introduce yourself.
My name is Stephen Lewis. I'm a new member to the group. I've been designing cards for about 5 years now. One of my favorite decks. It's a pretty new deck. It's actually produced and distributed by Rifle Shuffle. It's called Sin City.
Ooh, yeah.
And it's I think I got it on Kickstarter a few years ago, and it's a really pretty deck. I'm a big gambler. I love games and going to the casino, and the entire design is just kind of merges.
We didn't see you drop that.
The roulette wheel and different aspects of casino games, and I really like the foiling and the design of the tuck as well as the cards. It kind of has a Art Deco minimalist style on the inside.
Yeah, show us a court card real quick before the rescue boat shows up. Nice. That's very fun.
Just a
Very
really
fun.
cool deck, good quality, and I enjoy it.
Well, thank you so much. We appreciate you. A new member coming up here. I hope it wasn't as scary, and I hope the mosquitoes aren't biting you too much. Thank you for letting us... Oh, the boat. Your boat's here. Your boat's here. Thank you so much. All right, wait till we have the zombie apocalypse one. You guys are going to love that one. That's going to be where the zombies come. You start hearing the zombies coming. Okay, who's our next castaway, Keith? Again, another quaint small island. I think we only have about 9 different islands that we're going to today, but we're going to make it seem like they're different islands. Hello, Jay Rivard. Nice to see you. What do you mean you have nothing?
I have nothing prepared. I didn't.
All right, just tell us. You're a singles collector, is that correct, Jay?
Yes, I like. I like the artwork of mostly the older stuff. That's the Art Deco stuff mostly.
Art Deco.
I have stuff from 1890s to present. I have like 7,000 decks, and I have like 30,000 single cards.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I don't need those, not very valuable stuff. Just
well, sentimental, just as valuable. Just as valuable. Real quickly, you said Art Deco decks, so like Diana Gibson decks. Is that what? Give us an idea of what you're talking about.
Stuff like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good choice. Got good tastes, and this is a nice island. Oh, hurry up, Jay! There's like 10 seconds before the boat. The boat's coming. Hold on.
My last auction. From the last auction.
Hey, you won those at the last auction?
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right.
Anyway, thank you.
Jay, thank you. Just in time. All right, we've got more island hopping to go. We got more of island hopping. So I hope you guys are liking this. All right, who's next, Keith? Ooh, back at this island. This is nice. I like this place. Weather's good. Hello. Oh, can you hear us?
Hey, everybody. Matt
There we
Schacht here.
go. Hello, my friend. Please introduce yourself.
Lee, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
All right. This is Matt Schacht, collector in Torrance, California. And I've been collecting for about 5 years. And really like antique cards. And I think if I was going to pick a desert island deck, I'd want a souvenir deck. So I'd have 53 different photos, and probably my favorite of all souvenirs is this Alverson Comstock deck from around the 1890s.
There we go. Oh yeah.
Very tough to find, and I don't know any other collectors with this particular deck. This is the California Illustrated with the Sunset Limited train on the back, and it's got the great Lucky Baldwin Joker.
Yeah, look at that. That's awesome.
It has very unique photos on the cards. There's no other souvenir decks quite. Sorry, I'm trying to find the center here. No other souvenir decks quite like these, and they're printed on a weird photo paper that kind of ages over time if you don't take care of them. But
that's awesome.
One of my favorite souvenirs.
Did they reprint that deck? Is there a reprint of that?
They reprinted the Santa Anita deck with the horses. The Oakwood, I think it's called.
Great. Matt, thank you so much for allowing us to dock our boats. Oh, you're being saved, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, Keith, who's the next island we're going to? I see Rosemary's like, I've never thought she'd go to this many islands. Yeah, us either. But that's the amazing experiences you get when you come to 52 Plus Jokers virtual weekends. Again, another quaint small island. The stone crabs are exquisite on this island. They bite though. Hello, Colin. Nice to see you. And your audio works. Fantastic.
Awesome.
Please introduce yourself to everybody.
My name is Colin Brady. I've been a member of 52 Plus Joker for a long, long time. Way back. I'm number
Longer than I have.
35 years now, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, I got no.
Were you an original member?
Not well. I don't know what they consider the.
Okay. Still pretty early.
Yeah, I love cards. If I could go to a desert island, I'd bring all of my cards. But since I'm limited to, I choose 2 decks because these are probably one of my favorites.
Oh, you only get to show us one, or the boat shows up.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll show you the. This is the 1828 Hodges geographical deck.
Oh, wait, Colin. There we go. Because you have your green screen on, it kind of disappears into the green screen. So
there
we go. Please tell us again what it is.
This is a Hodges Court Game of Geography deck. This was put out published in 1828 by Charles Hodges from England. And it's handmade. It's all hand colored, hand stenciled. The card, if you can see it well, that's the Ace of Spades. And I'm just
And
showing.
the pips have funny faces in the pips.
Yeah, the pips are much different. These are spades, but they don't look like the typical spades that you see on cards. They're quite a bit different. They're all different. The clubs are shamrocks, but I'm just showing the space. I don't have the folks show up, but the colors are brilliant. They're absolutely beautiful, and they show, here's the 10 of spades. It shows the United States. It's wonderful looking at the old geography because a lot of the place names have changed. You know, there's no more Siam, there's no more Persia, but they were all these back then. They were still called by their old names.
Right.
And the geography.
I'm sorry, Colin. No, that's great. This is an amazing deck of cards. I really appreciate that you would share that with us. It is a treasure. It is a treasure. So thank you. And I'm glad your audio worked this time. I know we had issues last time.
I am too.
All right, Colin. Thank you. All right, we're off to our next island. I like that we changed the channel a lot. I like to get to see a lot of different decks. It's kind of fun. I'm having a good time. This reminds me of Scotland. Bet you the Scotch is very peaty on this island. Maybe our host will give us a little bit. We'll see. Who do we have? What do we have? Ah, hello, sir.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Hello.
Gene, do me a favor. Please introduce yourself to the group so we all know who you are.
Oh, yes. I'm. I do business with playing cards, actually, and have been in this since the beginning of the 80s. So quite a time.
And you want to tell people your Cardorama?
Yes, that's it. And I issue a number of catalogs, 3 catalogs each year, with playing cards for collectors.
Absolutely, and they're beautiful. So what are you showing us today as your treasure?
Yes, speaking of Ireland, I picked up a deck from about 1810 from a Munich card maker, dedicated to strange places, and in the mind of the card maker, mostly islands. So
that sounds neat. Gene, do you want to show us, Gene? Do you want to put it in front of the camera?
Yes, that's
there we go.
How they saw for themselves Florida. No, you don't see it.
And what year? Yeah, we see it. Yeah, just hold it still. Hold it still. Okay. What year did you say these were?
Florida it is.
Okay. Cards made?
Okay, that should be Florida.
Florida.
And these are the islands.
It's desert islands of desert islands. I love it.
Tahiti. This is Tahiti.
Gene, real quick, before the boat comes, what year were these cards made?
And this is the kind of it is. I know I lost it. The Joker. So to say.
There we go. Hold it still. Awesome. Oh, the boat. You're being saved. You don't have to stay on the desert island anymore. Gene, thank you so much. We really appreciate you sharing the desert island decks on our desert island event. That's awesome. That's someone who gets the assignment right there. If you want to participate, please make sure you turn on your camera. Keith is going around. He's picking people at random. Get your deck ready. You might be chosen. Okay, where's the next island we're traveling to? Ooh, I like this one. This one looks like a whale, right? It's a little whale. Whale of an island. We're going to have a whale of a time on this island, Keith. The jokes are terrible today. Hello, Rosemary Reed. Got to turn your volume. There we go. She's on. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, we can hardly hear you. Let's see if we can crank your volume a little bit.
All right. How about now? Can you hear
Perfect.
me now?
Much better. Much better.
Welcome
Thank you for having us on the island.
The heat here is really dry. Otherwise, my hair would fall out with the humidity. So I'm glad I
And to be
deck I would bring, I thought I'd want to think about happy times and good memories. So I've decided that if I had to go to a desert island, I would bring my Grateful Dead playing cards. So that I might be reminded of wonderful times and really great music. I think they're really special. They're obviously custom quartz.
Yeah, look at that. So
really,
fun.
really wonderful art on the cards. All of the pips are also custom. Each different suit has a slightly different one.
Very. Are they? They're all different colors, or am I? What's going on here? I'm seeing a lot of colors.
Yes.
Or is that part of the?
They are very colorful. So you have the spades, diamonds, clubs, and hearts in opposite direction, and then also all of the aces are designer aces and different.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Give us the back real quick, just before the boat shows up. Oh yeah, look at that. Very cool. All you deadheads out there, I see some ones. I see some ones. Very cool. Ah, the boat.
Thank you.
You're being saved. We gotta be trucking along here. So thank you so much, Rosemary. All right, we're halfway through our desert island event. I hope you guys are having a good time. Throw some ones in the chat. Keith and I are in a room. It's hot. We're drinking coladas. We don't know if you like it or not, but I want to know that you like it. So put some ones in the chat as we travel to the next island. This is a good one. A lot of stingrays. Watch your feet. All right, who's our next island adventurer? Randy.
Hey. Hello.
Hello, sir. Nice to see you.
Yeah, thanks. I'm Randy from Oklahoma, and collecting about, I guess, maybe 2 years, a little over. And I see Mr. Robinson. It's all his fault. I hate you, man.
That's how you got stranded on the desert island.
That's exactly right. My deck for the island is going to be the Golden Arthurian, Mr. Robinson.
Look at that.
This is 67 of 200. They're gold gilded on the edges. Just show you a couple real quick. There's King Arthur and Merlin, I believe. The Lady of the Lake and Sir Lancelot. Just absolutely gorgeous, beautiful cards.
Amazing. Amazing. Randy, thank you. Appreciate you spending time with us, letting us dock our boat, moor our boat in your harbor.
I'm just getting in the vintage.
Oh, wait. Sorry, hold on. Let's kill the music. Go ahead. Sorry, Randy.
Into vintage. I've bid on a few lots for tomorrow. You guys leave me alone, okay?
We'll try. No promises made. Randy, again, thank you for allowing us to moor our boat in your harbor. All right, we're off to our... Again, like I say, the next one, we might do a what deck you'll bring to the zombie apocalypse, and then you'll hear all the zombies coming closer. Like, we gotta go. If you have ideas for stuff like this, let us know. I mean, we're kind of doing it alone. We'd love to have your input. Tell us all the fun stuff that you're thinking. That's what this is about. This is your... But for now, let's go to our next island. Keith, who are we meeting? Back to the wavy island. You don't want to get caught in this. Who do we have? Hello. Nice to see you.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Nice to see you, Rory. Please introduce yourself to everyone for those that don't know you.
Hi, I'm Rory Rennick from Ohio, and staying true to the theme, let's go to the island of Tobago and also Trinidad for this deck here. It's called All Fours. Unfortunately, I took all of the court cards. They're in storage, getting ready for an exhibition. But you can see those court cards on the World of Playing Cards UK, the World of Playing Cards.com UK. But this deck highlights the African the European and the Indian culture in this game that is pretty popular in the West Indies called All Fours.
That's awesome. And again, another man who understands the assignment. I love it. Islands on an island. It's fantastic. Rory, thank you so much. Trinidadian hot sauce is one of my favorite. Thank you. The food was delicious. Appreciate your hospitality. I speak for everyone here. Thank you so much, Rory. All right. I'm being rescued. He was on time. We're going to our next island. Who do we have, Keith? A nice secluded beach. Lovely sand. We're from Canada. For those in Canada, it literally snowed last week. So it is really nice to be in the warmth. Who do we have? Our club treasurer. Hello, Steve.
Hello. Well, most of you know that I'm a what would happen with some of these older companies is they saw another company being successful, as the USPC was and Russell Morgan was with bicycles, they would try to copy it. So what I have is New York Consolidated's effort to compete, called the automobile decks. It came with 5 different backs. They are very tough. Here's the ace and the beautiful colored joker. As some of you may know, Bicycle came out with a very rare colored joker. The back
Steve, can you show us the backs again?
Here's designs.
Yeah, that's cool.
These were sold maybe 1900, 1905. Very, very difficult to find. And they are beautiful, the decks. And they also came, as bicycles did, they sometimes came in brown and green, in addition to red and blue.
Such classy colors.
Bring in the ship.
I was going to give you an extra second in case you wanted to talk about the auction, but okay, we're calling the ship. You're being rescued. Thank you so much. We're going to hear from him in a moment about the auction, but thank you, Steve. All right, we have 20 more minutes. That means there's a bunch more people we can go through, so make sure you turn on your cameras if you want us to choose you. We're cycling through a lot of people. Like, it's a lot of fun to see all the different decks from everyone's conventions, or excuse me, from everyone's collections. And so if you want to show us something, make sure your screen's on. All right, our next island. It's getting a little humid, no? Is that us? Is that me? It's me. It's me. We're back on this island. It's Petey Scotch on this island. That's not the name of the next person up. Hello.
Hey.
Nice to see you.
Well, thank you. It's nice to see you.
Please introduce yourself, Jason.
I'm Jason from Indiana, and I've been collecting for quite a while. My absolute favorite deck is one I bought from the Chicago Playing Card Collectors almost 50 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
But it's not available right now.
Which one is it?
It's an Indian souvenir deck. But what I picked out was Marlboro.
Those wild parrots are crazy, right?
Yes, very loud. Marlboro poker dice.
Oh, that's cool.
And let me get rid of that. Anyway, I don't know if you can really see these.
That's, hold it right there. Let's see if you can just bring it down a little bit so we can get in. That's pretty cool.
Little leather pouch.
Yeah, the chat room believes that your parrot is really adding an island theme. So this is all.
Yeah, I never thought about that. He doesn't like it when I'm talking to anybody but him. But I've never played, so I don't really know how to play the game, but I've got them and the instructions if anybody wants to play sometime.
That's cool. You should bring it to our convention and we should play.
Yeah, well, if you ever have one in person.
Trying, Jason. Trust me.
I know, but thanks, and thanks for letting me join here just a few months ago.
Thank you. We always love having new members, and I hope you're going to have a great day today. I hope you're having a great day.
Well,
Thank your parrot.
That you picked me.
Yeah, we're picking everyone. We're here to hear from everybody. All right, Jason. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, we're off to our next island. Hopefully they have parrots. That's awesome. Who's our next? Oh, I love this. This is the whale island. Actually, it's more like an orca. It's like, we're going to have an orca. Good time. That doesn't work. Doesn't work like that. What do we have? Oh, my old friend. Hello, sir. Bruno, please introduce yourself to everybody.
What's happening, Lee? My name is Bruno. I've been with the club maybe 5 years now. I have to send my dues in because I just got my notice that I'm going to run out this year, but I'm not going to disappear. So, love the club. I got to show you this. I do bicycle decks. And this one.
Hold on, Bruno. Hold on. Go slow. There we go. Tell us.
Sun City.
What's it called?
Sun City. Where am I doing here?
There we go. Hold it still. Good. Sun City. Tell us more.
So, you went to a casino. High roller. So they gave you this deck. And all them high rollers just opened them up and played with them. These are very hard to find. I've been looking for this deck, and it took me finally getting hooked up with the 52 Joker Plus to acquire this deck. So thank you, club. And
our pleasure.
Yeah,
our pleasure.
Kind of the one I've been looking for.
Imagine being a high roller, losing $3 million at the tables, and now here's your deck of cards. Thanks for playing. All right, Bruno. Thank you so much for sharing your treasure with us. Always a pleasure to see you. You're being rescued, my friend. Bon voyage! Our next castaway. What island are we going to? Ah, back here. This is good. You know, it's easy to park the boat. I see why we come to this one. Hello, Mr. Sarlo. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Please, for those that don't know you, introduce yourself.
My name is Brian Sarlo. I am a newer member. I help with IT.
More than help, you're being humble.
Yeah,
he's our web guy.
I collect new modern decks, and I'm an amateur magician, so really I have to have, to what you were saying earlier, Lee, I have to have black and red. And my favorite deck of all time is the Bicycle Standard.
Excellent choice.
This specific deck has slightly custom courts, green. My favorite color is green. But
Hold still, there we go. Oh, go back.
Oh, sorry.
Nice.
So I got
That's a very fun deck.
Green colors, but even more importantly, this was an anniversary present from my wife. So I've got pictures of
look at that.
And my kids on the back.
That's pretty great.
For me on an island, deserted island.
Absolutely. Another one who understands the assignment. Everyone's been understanding the assignment, but that, again, if you come with a sentimental deck, that's pretty special. And I love seeing that. And I love seeing you, Brian. Thank you so much. Always a pleasure. We're going to go before the boat shows up. All right. We have another 15 minutes, which means we can get through a few more. Make sure you turn on your camera if you want to participate. I hope you're having a good time. We're having a good time. This is true. This is true. So after this, by the way, we're going to go on an hour break. But before that, we're going to try to get through a couple more members. So make sure you turn on your cameras. Keith, what island are we going to next? Ooh, back to the... This is an interesting island. I love this island. There's room for nothing on this room except for one deck. And I'm interested to know who will be on this island. Oh my God! It's Jackson Robinson. Hello, sir.
Up? What's up? My name's Jackson. I'm from Cleveland, Tennessee. And I guess one of my favorites right now, because it's a little bit sentimental, because I just remade this deck, and I don't have the Joker for this deck, but this is one of my favorite decks. This is an El Dorado deck from 1990. I like this deck because this has gold
Oh yeah.
Gold gilded here. I'll show you the cards.
Did you have the wrapper? You have the wrapper with it?
Wrapper. Here's the back design. Metallic ink. I don't have a Joker for this. The reason why it's sentimental is I remade this deck and I made my Joker sitting on the moon. So
that's awesome. I love this deck. I have a personal connection to this deck. This deck is very special.
If you got a Joker for this deck, let me know. Let me know, people.
You know, what I'm wondering, and I'm sure everyone in the chat's wondering, is how did you narrow this down? The man who has the most decks possible, how did you narrow it down to this one?
A, my daughter's in it, and B, it was the one that's closest to me on my desk. My desert island of a desk.
There it is. There it is. Jackson Robinson, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I know you're busy with the Kickstarter. We wish you great success. Lots of love. Thank you again, Jackson.
Thank you.
All right. Isn't that awesome? You get celebrity playing card designers just randomly showing up on desert islands. What are the chances? All right. Who are we meeting next, Keith? Off to this. This is an undertow. I don't know if last time I almost got pulled under. Hello, Harry Wastrek.
Hey, how you doing?
Nice to see you. Thank you for allowing us to moor our boat in your harbor.
Well, if people have been watching our Instagram account, a couple of weeks ago, I posted something about some suggestions.
Yes, you did.
For our desert island. And the one that I came up with that I really wanted was the Radia deck. Let me see if I got this right.
Hold on. Go back to the center.
All right, back to the center.
Okay, hold on. Pull back. Stop.
All up back.
Now, move it over a little. Other way. There we go, right there.
All right, Radia
Very
deck.
nice.
2017, the Radia deck by Paul Carpenter. And in the Instagram, I described it as a very reflective deck. You can see it uses a lot of metallic foil, and it is reflective, but it's also, it was one of Paul's really original designs. He created this when the designers were coming out with using a lot of foil, metal foil on their decks, and he took it about to the extreme. The back is almost completely foil. Instead of incorporating foil into the design, he incorporated design into the foil. It is one of my favorites. I know.
Yeah, it's a pretty spectacular deck. And Harry, if you jiggle it a little bit in the sunlight, the boat will see you.
Let me see if I can get there. See,
there we go.
And you could send a signal for that.
You just did. The boat, they found you.
Yes.
by shaking Paul Carpenter's deck. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a use case for using very foily cards. Be saved. That's important. Harry, thank you so much. We really appreciate you sharing with us. That is a wonderful treasure. And it's always nice to see like the older collectors, though, and I'm not calling you old, Harry. I'm talking about you like to collect vintage and antique decks. No. I'm talking more about your tastes in collecting decks and designers. Special. I know that goes both ways, and it's a synergy, and it's great to see happen. So, all right, we have 10 more minutes, which means we can get to a few more people. So let's see here. Keith is telling me that we are out of gas on our boat. We've got to gas up for a minute. That means if you want to be seen, make sure you turn on your camera. If you want to show us your treasures, please make sure you turn on your camera now. Keith is still looking while we were filling the tanks. Anyone popping up? No. Okay, well, while we're sitting here idle, someone asked what I would bring. What deck would I like to bring on a desert island? It's a great question. And the answer is, I've been so busy asking all of you, I don't have a good answer. No, I have a good answer. Most of you know me. Most of you know my tastes. It varies, right? I like collecting antique, vintage, and modern. So really, the question would be like, from what genre would I want to bring with me? And we've seen a lot of really, really great like antique decks, and some people had some beautiful vintage decks. I want to talk about a modern deck for a minute. What modern deck would I bring to an island? It would be this. Yeah. This is such an amazing, beautiful deck. And I'm not trying to blow smoke up the Renzo or the club's skirt here. This is an amazing deck. And if I had to be somewhere, and the moment I got saved, I would be showing them this. Look, I appreciate you shaving my life. But have you seen this? Stockholm 7. No, it's fabulous deck. Really fabulous. And for those in it, we had a number version, and there's also an unnumbered version. This one is not open because this is Keith's, and he doesn't want to open it. And I respect that. I respect that. It's a really beautiful deck of cards. Some left, by the way. There are some left. And we're going to make official announcements in May. For right now, we wanted to focus on the virtual weekend, and we didn't want to get crazy and have to deal with everything. So just know, if you missed out or you do want another deck, your chances are coming. So, all right. We have another island to hop to. Keith, where are we headed? This one is good peat. Good peat in the scotch. We've been here twice. 3 times. I like it. Hello, sir.
Haley, my name is Hagop. Most of you guys know me as Jacob from the in-person conventions. I've been to the last maybe 5. I'm a collector from California. I'm one of those deck collectors that never opens my decks, so mine's going to be a quick one since I'm not going to show you the cards. But this one in particular was special to me. It's my first ever collectible deck. It's the Black Rock Collective V1.
Oh, that's cool. Hold on, go slow. I haven't seen this deck before. This is cool.
Yeah, this is a very uncommon deck. They made 3 versions of it, and this one's the first one. I bought this before I ever started collecting. I just thought it was really cool, but it was really expensive, so I know a lot of deck collectors never really picked this one up.
Where do you get a deck like that?
It's from some kind of random site. A group of artists known as the Black Rock Collective. I think there was 36 of them. They just kind of work on different projects, and each of the cards in here is kind of made by a different one of them. A couple of them did a few different ones, but
awesome.
A different piece of art.
And that's a neat treasure. Thank you, Jacob. We appreciate you sharing it with us, and it's nice to see you today.
Nice to see you too.
Oh, the boat's here. You know what's great about this boat is that they're not going to ask you to walk the plank. That's the nice part about these boats, is that the buffets are great, and you don't have to jump in the ocean halfway through. All right, we have one more, I believe. So let's go slow. Let's take our time. Let's like a catamaran. Let's go slowly. Look at that. This is a nice way to end, Keith. Really nice. All right, who do we have? Hello. Hello, sir.
Can you guys hear me?
We can see you and hear you, Steve.
Yeah,
nice to see you.
Wasn't many people with their cameras on, so I figured I'd just turn them on and say hello. I am brand new to card collecting. I'm talking 3 months. This is a whole new world to me. I didn't even know existed. Names like Jackson Robinson, Judy Uckland, Lautrec. I mean, these are all people I've just discovered over the last 3 months, but I don't really have my cards out of the case. I'll flip my camera here.
Welcome. It's nice to have you in the club.
Yeah, thank you. So that's where it all began, right there. It just popped up as I was doing an online shopping thing with my son for Amgard, and that's how I ended up on the island 3 months later.
Hold on, go back. Let's see your display. That's really cool.
Let me switch back here. About 100 decks in now, just starting, 3 months in. But just thanks to all of you. Nice to meet you all.
Steve, really quickly, because we have just another minute, show us the wall again. That was really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Let me everything displayed.
I'll just switch the camera. Let me go back.
All right. Yeah, sorry to make you work.
Yeah, no worries. So that's
not bad for 3 months.
Yeah. Been pretty busy. I've only got maybe not even half of them opened yet, but just a few decks here and there that collecting. So
there's a lot of ones in the chat for you. Everyone's very impressed with how deep you've jumped into our pool.
Yeah, glad to be a part of the club.
Great taste in playing cards. Keep going. If you have any questions, this is for any of the new members. If if you need anything, if you need help, questions, you just want to express yourself, we're all here. Every one of us. We're pretty friendly. We love talking about our own collections and what we like to, like our niche in collecting. And so just ask. We're here. All right, Keith, do we have any other islands? That was it? We're good? All right. That was a lot of fun. I hope everyone enjoyed themselves. I had a great time. My tan, what do you think? Give me ones. Show me some ones. Yeah? All right, we're going to take a 1 hour break. We're going to leave the room open. You can turn your mics on and your cameras. We're going to set a timer. See you back here in an hour.